Let me just...
Whoa! They're
Let's
like,
blend it up.
Go Raiders.
This video is sponsored by Hungryroot.
She washes with Pantene, but I've got watermelon to keep me clean. Ah yes, the Royalty Soap's Watermelon Soap, a soap I make every single year because y'all just keep buying it. This scent is stronger than ever, and it is going to be available royaltysoaps.com on Friday, June 6th, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, along with the rest of the Tropical Getaway collection. And by the way, I also added some agave nectar into this soap this year to create a little more bubbliness, a little more foam. And as always, Caleb and Elisha were ridiculous during filming, so enjoy. All right, let's pour in our lye water solution.
All right, we're gonna add in our watermelon juice and our agave nectar. Let's make our watermelon rind. This is going to be 2 different greens. I have updated our fragrance. The old watermelon candy fragrance was actually really good, but I knew I could do better. So the watermelon agave fragrance is going to be a little bit sweeter, but still sort of have, I don't know how to describe this. It's like having a little bit more of a watermelon rind smell to it. I wanted it to smell more fresh.
It's very sweet and green.
It is very sweet and green.
Are you gonna cut them into little triangles, wedges?
That's right. God, that was an awful noise. If I ever have to hear that again, it'll be too soon.
It was a gulp.
Uh-huh.
Double green in it. Green vibrance, let us entertain you. It's such a good blend. I want to get all that green in there. It's going to be very vivid.
I've got a watermelon fact for you.
Oh, bruh.
This one is crowd inclusive.
You'll have to wait.
Roughly, how much water do you think is in a watermelon?
2 pounds.
What percent?
Oh, I don't know percentage. I only know pounds.
Just give me a ballpark.
I can't do that, I'm afraid.
A lot.
How much, Elisha?
92%?
You little stinker. You can't just pull it up on your own phone. We're both looking at the same stuff, and he's like, maybe the real number?
You impressed me. Okay, what's not impressing me is the ricing on this fragrance oil. That's not impressing me. I am currently soaping in a thunderstorm. This feels dangerous for some reason. Like I could just lose power at any moment and then have to hand blend everything by candlelight.
That would be the more traditional method anyway.
That's right. That's what the people really want, is to see me suffer.
Katie, did you know that watermelon is both a fruit and a vegetable?
How so?
Because...
Please explain
Because
this.
it's a fruit, because it grows from a flower and contains seeds. But it's also a veggie because it's in the gourd family and it's related to cucumbers and squash.
Those are not fruits too?
Culinarily.
Culinarily a vegetable.
Sort of. Sounds like not at all a vegetable.
Sounds like the literal definition of not a vegetable.
Yeah, pumpkins and gourds and cucumbers are technically fruits, I believe. They're just savory. They're like more savory than sweet, so people are like, yeah, they're vegetables.
So not enough sugar, is what you're telling me.
I guess so. I guess.
But this has plenty of natural sugars in it.
Yeah, truly.
Here's what we do know. Okay, that the world's heaviest watermelon weighed over 350 pounds.
Bro, that's gargantuan.
It's grown by Chris Kent in Tennessee.
Congratulations, Chris.
Wow.
Let's all give Chris a round of applause.
Yay!
Yay, Chris!
That was a big watermelon.
Fan. Yeah.
You guys vote in the comment section whether or not I should fire these two.
Yay!
Keith, Caleb, and Elisha!
Now for our little rind layer. I am going to blend up the color first because now I know this fragrance rises and I'm going to have to be a little more careful. All right, let's pour our rind layer on. Trying to get this in as fast as possible so that I can level it out and make sure that every single bar has complete coverage. This looks great. Let's blend up our final layer. This is going to be super, super pretty. First, I'm going to add some poppy seeds, give you a little bit of exfoliating, and then I'm going to add my colorant straight into my fragrance oil and give that a good blend. All right, let's start blending.
Wow, that smell and that red reminds me of another watermelon fact. Did you know every part of the watermelon is edible? The rind and the seeds of watermelon are edible. In some cultures, the rind is pickled or stir-fried and the seeds are roasted for a crunchy snack.
Eat rind.
Eat rind.
Would you-
Pickle the rind and eat it.
That kind of feels like, something you should say is like an insult. Go eat rind, bro.
Yeah.
Like eat dust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or eat lead.
This is going to be a super pretty pour. Yeah.
Wow.
Let me ask you something.
Okay.
Have you tried the other watermelon varieties? We all know about the reddish pinkish one. Do you know about
I've eaten a yellow one. That's what you're talking
the
about.
yellow and the orange one?
We grew a yellow one at our house one time.
That
They were
is
really
crazy.
Really sweet. Really sweet.
Did you prefer it?
No, I didn't because the watermelon flesh was kind of soggy. It wasn't very crisp, but it was sweeter.
Ew. I like a crunchy melon. I like
Yeah.
a melon you bite into and it's like a crisp Granny Smith apple.
That's an important thing in apples too. I don't like a
Yes.
mealy apple.
No.
All right, I'm going to add a little bit of pink mica drizzle to the top of this before I texture it with a spoon. We're going to do a very light texture today.
Hey, watermelon doesn't look pink.
You're right.
Why'd you say you're right? He's just screwing with you.
I don't know what to say.
He's just jerking you, Jane.
This looks so delicious and honestly looks edible.
I would love to take that spoon and take a bite.
Yeah,
That's right.
instead of pushing, do a little bit of scooping.
Mm-hmm.
They all say for forbidden, what are they always calling this in the comment
Snakes.
section? Forbidden pudding? I feel like they're
Yeah.
always saying forbidden pudding.
Hey, I can, it does look good. Look
It
at that.
does.
Yeah, it looks like gelato.
Y'all are making me so hungry right now.
I would love to take both of my hands and scoop it out
Oh
and
my gosh.
shove my face with it.
Ooh, you would pay for that. All right, texturing is done. Now we're just going to add just a few poppy seeds to the top for pretty. Yes.
That just finishes the look, doesn't it?
It really does.
Looks good.
Like a muffin.
A muffin? What do you mean? Where'd you get that from?
Like a lemon poppy seed muffin?
Yeah.
Oh, that was deep, Caleb.
Good
Good job.
Oh, yes. Round of applause for me. For
Woo! I need a nap. All right, we are done. We will put our little watermelon soap to sleep in our beautiful mold from Winnie and Walt that I love so much. And then we'll come back tomorrow and chop it all up, take a look at the inside, and see how we like the new and improved fragrance after this quick commercial break.
Now that I've finished making that watermelon soap, I am good and hungry. So let's start prepping dinner. If you're anything like me, then you'll often find yourself at the end of a long day without a dinner plan. That is, unless you use the sponsor of this video, Hungry Root. Hungry Root makes the meal planning and cooking quick and easy. I'm gonna have dinner ready in less time than it takes me to drive to the grocery store. And speaking of groceries, you can get those from Hungry Root too. You can pick individual snacks, drinks, and produce to add to your order, helping you fill in those gaps between meals. Meal planning and grocery shopping is also a lot easier when all the options are healthy. There's no high fructose corn syrup, artificial sweeteners, or preservatives in any of Hungry Root's food. Hungry Root learns what I like and makes personalized recommendations every week, so I'm never stuck wondering what to cook, and with their tailored approach to all sorts of dietary needs, nobody is left behind. find. Take advantage of this exclusive offer. For a limited time, get 40% off your first box, plus get a free item in every box for life. Click the link below or go to hungryroot.com and use code ROYALTYSOAPS. That's 40% off your first box and a free item of your choice for life at hungryroot.com with code ROYALTYSOAPS. Let Hungry Root handle the grocery shopping so you can focus on the fun stuff, like making pretty soap.
To cut the watermelon. Elijah Paul, are you old enough to know that watermelon will keep you clean?
Huh?
No!
Oh, uh-oh.
My age is showing. You've never seen the vine of the guy in the shower with the watermelon? It's like, she washes with Pantene.
No.
Oh my gosh, Caleb, pull that up for him right now.
Wow, it's a classic.
It's a classic, especially for this channel, because we do make a watermelon soap every single year.
It looks good. I would like one.
Take a sniff. You've never smelled a watermelon scent that good.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is really good.
I know it. Look, Elisha, it even has exfoliants in there for you.
Ooh.
It's not as scrubby as we're going to make your mechanic soap, but it's still exfoliating.
She showers with Pantene. But I got watermelon to keep me clean.
There you go.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Let's cut another one.
Okay, I got a question of the day.
All right, what is it?
Would you rather invent a new species of watermelon
Yes.
and get all the accolades
Absolutely.
and all the prestige that comes with that? Or would you rather be able to grow the perfect watermelon in any climate?
Okay, but like, can I keep growing it so that I can like feed my family watermelon forever?
Uh-huh.
Okay, that one.
You don't want the prestige?
Nope, I want the watermelons.
Okay, what if you made a blueberry watermelon?
Huh?
It doesn't really matter what we think, though. It matters what you guys think. So be sure to leave your watermelon opinions down in the comments section below.
Blueberry watermelon.
I will never get tired of that fragrance. I want it in literally everything. Now, the next soap was designed by my sister, Ibby. And you guys, she nails this. She knocked it out of the park. I am telling you what, the Macaroni Penguin soap that we made last month sold out in less than an hour. She made this soap with more personality than any soap should have. The theme is a hermit crab. It has a little stamp on it that she drew. You'll see, it's so cute.
Oakley dokley. Let's pour our lye water solution into our oils. The recipe I'm using today can be found in the description box below. It is a 5-oil recipe, including olive oil, sustainable and organic palm oil, coconut oil, sweet almond oil, and castor oil.
That's a lot of oils.
Yes, it's my 5-oil classic recipe.
Why so many oils?
They all serve a unique function in that soap recipe. However, me recalling all those things off the top of my head while I make a complicated design is not going to happen. Let's blend it all up, shall we? I'm just going to pour off our first accent color. This is going to be our little crab friend. He is going to be stamped onto every single bar, and this will take up 1/3 of our bar. It's actually a really big layer. I'm also going to go ahead and pour off our second accent. It's going to be blue. It's going to be super pretty. The fragrance we're using today is called Calypso Citrus Circus. This may be an imitation or duplication fragrance, and I just can't remember off the top of my head if it is, but it smells super good.
What is some of the smells you're smelling in that?
Well, let's see. A little bit orange. A little bit, maybe some sandalwood in there. Very zesty. Yeah, mandarin.
Give your brother a sniff. Smells good. Very citrusy.
Glub, 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 glub. A custom red. I want red, but I want it to be kind of pink also. Just gonna scrapey with my teeny tiny spatula. Get all that coloring into there.
Before you blend that up, I have a hermit crab fact.
Okay, Tell me.
They are more closely related to lobsters than they are to other crabs.
Hermit crabs are?
Yes, that's right.
That's crazy.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? I got another fact for you.
Okay.
They breathe through modified gills. Even land-dwelling hermit crabs have gills that need to stay moist to breathe properly. If they dry out, they suffocate.
Oh, that's awful.
They gotta stay near that ocean.
Then how come all those kids in elementary school used to have them in a box with their favorite football team painted on their shell?
They were probably having a hard time.
Yeah.
They're
Let's
like,
blend it up.
Go Raiders.
Y'all see what I mean by this red being a little more cherry, a little less brick?
I like it.
That's almost like a candy red.
Let's see how this fragrance oil performs. I always feel like I have a 10% chance of it being all right. I gotta bite my tongue and take it back. It looks really good. I think we have collectively stopped doing hermit crabs for class pets as a society. I'm pretty sure some people figured out that wasn't actually good for the hermit crab.
Yeah, I hope so, based on what we just learned.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and pour in our first layer. So bright, so cheery, such a cute little crab color.
I got a crab fact.
All right.
They can live for over 30 years.
What?
Yeah.
Grandpa crab.
Now, Katie, if you were a hermit crab, you'd probably be dead.
You're saying I wouldn't live to maximum capacity?
Probably, yeah.
Why? Is it my copious intake of diet soda that's gonna do me in?
You keep yourself healthy. You pour all those soaps, lift those big old batches.
That's right. People underestimate how heavy those soap batches are.
They don't know.
They don't know, but I'll tell you, they're heavy.
Yeah, look at you lifting.
Now for our sand and our sea. All right, first color, 24 karat gold. This is our sandy shore.
For the rich hermit crabs.
And a little bit of titanium dioxide just to anchor that color a little bit. And then our blue, which is a blend of blue tide and blue vibrance.
Here's another hermit crab fact for you. Some hermit crabs wear living hats. What does that mean? Well, marine hermit crabs sometimes partner with sea anemones, which attach to their shell, provide defense in exchange for mobility and access to food scraps.
Wait, that's awesome.
They're a team.
Hold on, I'll pull out a science term that I can remember from high school. They have a symbiotic relationship.
Oh, you win.
That's right.
It's a big word. What does it mean, Katie?
It means both of them benefit from their working relationship.
Sounds like anemones like to partner with a few other different creatures.
That's right.
Sounds like a healthy marriage.
They're team players. Okay, we have sandy, we have sea. We're gonna do an in the pot swirl. Gloop, gloop, gloop. Gonna leave a little bit for the top to swirl. This is gonna be a really pretty pour. Let me just.
Whoa!
It slipped. I'm so glad I didn't drop that. If there's a big dent in one portion, we'll know why. We're not asking him any questions.
You're gonna have a little bump on the head.
Well, that was a really quick pour.
That'll be perfect for a TikTok.
Yeah.
Wow!
Let's add a bit of this tan to the top for some swirling.
And let's talk about another crab fact.
Okay.
Crab
How many
fact.
more are there?
As many as I can find.
Okay.
They can communicate by drumming.
You're literally pounding on the seaside?
Hermit crabs make clicking or tapping sounds by rubbing their legs against their shell, often during disputes or shell negotiations. That's how it's written here. Shell negotiations.
Oh.
He's like, so I would really like your shell. And he's like, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I worked really hard. I inherited this from my mother. You will not be taking this. And they're like, what if I drum out a sick beat for you? How do you feel about that?
What if I just beat you out of it? How's that for a drum beat?
Some of those crabs flick with their front mandibles, and some can do some serious damage.
Okay,
It's the
you know how
mantis
some
shrimp.
people don't like the word moist? I don't like the word mandibles.
Mandibles?
You saying mandibles just gave me the ick.
Yeah, it's the mantis shrimp that can do and it's like a gunshot.
Yeah.
No, thank you. Just gonna swirl this up real pretty.
They'd probably be great at golfing.
Probably.
Yeah.
Pop that ball right in.
Their drive is crazy.
I got another hermit crab fact for you.
Man, you were full of them today.
They have specialized legs for gripping. Inside their...
Tripping. Where is Young Gravy? What happened to him?
I don't know, he must have fell off.
One of the knife makers I follow gave him a golden katana. SOC Forge on Instagram. Soul of Creation.
Well,
Did he hand it to him in person?
Yeah, he did. It's pretty cool.
Anyway, Gravy, you should make a song about soap.
yeah.
Yeah, gravy.
It's called Mr. Clean. All right, let's leave it alone. That looks really good. Does it need some glitter? That's the real question.
Yeah!
You
That
think
way
so?
you have something to do while I talk about their gripping legs.
You have to go get the glitter box. Glitter!
Away!
All right, we're gonna add a little bit of Lagoon Mica on top. This is a new release from Mad Micas. We've used it once this month already. It's just really perfect for all of the ocean summery themed soaps. If you have some of those in your making lineup, I highly, highly endorse this glitter. It's really good.
Anyway, about their legs. So they have
I'm not done.
specialized...
Also, Pina Colada from the Good Glitter. Since I have gold in this soap, this is a really good addition as well.
That reminds me of
Wait, Caleb, what about this glitter?
Oh, wait, that's a really good option as well.
It looks like sandy gold.
Yes, this is a little bit of mica powder that I added to this little dispenser from Nurture, and it'll just add a little bit of gold shimmer to the top, which will look super dope.
Ooh. Anyway, their legs, they hold on to the inside of the shell and then they use their other legs that you can see to drag themselves.
Wow. They're kind of busy.
They do. They're holding on all the time.
Caleb, where are you coming up with these facts? These out of a book? Out of your brain?
Yeah. I'm working on a hermit crab book right now.
Okay. I'll read it.
It's called These Legs Were Made for Gripping.
Well, it smells good. It looks good. This is definitely one of my favorite soaps to make this month. The performance was super, super great for that fragrance oil. We cannot wait to stamp it. We're gonna let it sit for 18 to 24 hours and then we will split this slab into loaves and cut the loaves into bars after this quick commercial break. All right, Elisha, we have to give credit where credit is due. The gold on top of this soap really makes it, I think.
Woo, yeah! I know it. I guessed, actually. Crabs do love gold.
That's right.
They
Shiny.
They stash it in their shells. No one's looking.
I think this soap is going to be really, really adorable, but I just think the stamp is gonna take it right over the edge from being adorable to being irresistible. Go ahead and press down gently. Yeah. Look at that swirl. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. That is gorgeous. I worried it was going to be too thick. I also worried about the way that I poured it. I'm having flashbacks. I'd like to never do that again. However, the swirl turned out perfect. Smelled really good too.
I have a question of the day.
All right.
Would you rather a hermit crab ride on your head every day for a week, or you have to walk sideways for a week? Ooh.
Oh,
Taking the hermit crab,
I think
man.
I'm taking the hermit hat for
Yeah,
sure.
he can hang on,
Oh.
but you do have to make sure he's safe.
He doesn't.
If you go outside, he could get got
suffocate.
by a bird, and
Gee
then
whiz.
you'll go with him.
But wait, don't they need like salt water or something?
Not in this scenario.
Won't they shrivel out?
No.
Didn't we talk about this?
Do we have to spritz him all the time?
Not in this scenario.
Oh, so we just have to have a little friend for a week. I can do that.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Katie, you love eating hermit crabs, so you might eat your little friend.
Oh, trying to make me look bad in front of the people
Don't
that
lie,
watch
you
this,
like
huh?
crabs, don't you?
I do like crabs. I don't know about hermit.
Exposed.
I don't hermit crabs.
Have you had one?
I guess not.
Well, then how do you know?
You like crabs. Why wouldn't you like those hermits?
Y'all are making me feel
Suck
guilty.
them right out of the shell.
Y'all are making me feel guilty for something I didn't do.
Confess. You know you did it.
Just apologize and move on.
They're very forgiving.
Yeah, he'll forgive you. You haven't eaten them yet.
I hope this works. It's so cute! Oh my gosh!
That's
Please!
so cool.
He is chilling.
He is chilling. He's being chilling.
Chilling.
Who designed this, Caleb? Why can't I remember?
Amelia.
Amelia, I should have known. Oh my gosh, it's precious. It smells really good too. This was a really, really good fragrance choice.
No, it doesn't smell like hermit crabs.
No,
Don't worry.
it definitely does not. Oh, it's so good. This one's easy to stamp too. I thought it was going to be tricky, but it just looks good. It's easy to do. It smells amazing.
Give me a break. It's perfect. It's precious. And as far as fragrances are concerned, this is one of the stronger scents of the month. I personally have a bar of both of these, one in the kids' bathroom and one in mine, because the fragrances are just my favorite of this month. You guys be sure to have an absolutely royal day. Be sure you do something fun for yourself today, like trying a watermelon from the store. I will say this, watermelon with balsamic vinegar is so good, and I know that's like the weirdest flavor combo. It really is good. You should try it. But you know, I don't really care what you do. Just do something for you, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have an absolutely royal day. Bye for now. Meow.